Okay, you guys, sorry about that. This is part two of that video about the ego. I wanted to go just a little bit further in um, talking about how we operate on a daily basis in our ego. And, Spirit has led me to tell you that, once you start awakening and once you start understanding why we go through things in life the way we do, will we be able to adjust some of these things and come to terms that um, we have a lot to do with this. We have a lot to do with how we take things into our lives, how we, just work with things within our being, and so it's a little difficult for a lot of people. Right now, the planet is vibrating at such a low vibration that people are just totally in these states of like anxiety, PTSD, depression, you know, um, picking up the paper, reading the news, being on social media. All of this has watered down who we really are. You know, it has made us into people that really don't care about each other. It's made us into people that can't have good relationships with other people, whether it be our partner, family, friends, people on the outside. We're just so in a state where we really need to wake up and raise our vibrations, and we got to stop operating out of ego. Ego separates everybody because I think everybody thinks that their ego is better than this person, or because they're doing this and that person isn't doing that they're better than this person. They may have a better car, may have a better house, may have more money, may have a better life, but that doesn't make you better than anybody. And when you puff your ego like that, as to represent yourself as being better than others, you are on the lowest form of vibration. Because when people operate within their ego and they know that ego can be a problem, they adjust it. They'll say, here's a situation where I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so I post something and I get a few comments. Some of them I may not like. In the past, operating out of ego was like, man, what the pluck you talking about? You can't get on here and talk about my stuff. This is my stuff. How you going to? That was purely out of ego. Today, if you post something on my page in response to what I have to say and it you challenge it, okay? Okay. I'm not going to debate with you. I'm not going to argue with you. I am going to say, okay, let me find a common ground where we both meet here. And if I can't do that, I'm not going to say anything. Because I know that instinctively, that wall that we instantly place up is ego. You can't hurt me. You don't know me well enough to hurt me like that. You don't deserve any more of my time because you tried to hurt me. Why do you think you're right and I'm not right? That's all just based on ego. And we carry this type of scenarios throughout our entire lives every single day, whether we have to interact with our partner, our family, our friends, and whomever. We're just based solely off of ego. I'm here to tell you guys, how's that working out? You can see how he's working out. You have people that's hell bent on keeping people in the dark ages. You have people hell bent on keeping you suppressed. You got people hell bent on censoring everything you say. You know, why are we going through all of this? That's because we vibrate on a frequency based off of ego. Spirit is not happy with that. Not at all. Because what that is free will. And that's what got our butts in this situation in the first place, wanting to have free will. No. This is based on what Spirit wants us to do. Spirit wants us to come out of this ego cycle. Come out of it. Be more compassionate to people. Speak your truth, but speak it from the heart and don't be malicious. Don't try to hurt the next person because they hurt you with what they feel or suspect may be true. It's just not right, guys. We have to do better. I can't even tell you how angry Mother Nature is with us. Well, we see it. I mean, we call catastrophic events her problem. She's been bad to us. But hell, look at what we've been doing to this planet for all these years. We have been in our ego, building bigger everything, outdoing everybody. We have gotten to the point, you guys, where our egos are so big that we have nuclear weapons that all we need is one. It'll destroy everybody. But this is based off of ego. And this is where we all go wrong. I'm here to tell you today the steps to changing that and to get out of ego is to recognize when you are operating in ego. Someone says something bad to you, okay, you may not like it, but be in spirit form for just that second and say, you know what? That's their opinion. And let it be as that. You get in a fight with your partner, y'all fighting, dueling, and battling it out, calling each other all kinds of terrible things, or doing all kinds of disgusting and terrible things to each other, all out of ego. But you say you love that person says they love you. Why are you operating like that? Why? Learn behavior. You probably saw it growing up. You see it all around you. And so you don't know how to change. But you know what? It is your job. You came here by yourself and you have to function by yourself. It is your job to adjust your behavior accordingly and not to look for anybody else to do the same, because if they don't do it, that's on them. But you have to learn how to humble yourself in the face of other human beings, and certainly be humble in the face of spirit. Going against the grain, y'all. Going against the grain. Calling your angels, your ancestors, the universe, spiritual fathers, Jesus Christ, calling all your team and saying, look, spiritual team, I am struggling today. I need your help. I'm getting it. I'm starting to understand this. And yes, I do want to save my soul. I don't want to keep repeating this cycle over and over and over again. Because guess what? The form is going to go away, but the spirit is going to live on. And depending on how you're vibrating, will you get to certain realms? That depends on you. Your understanding, your acceptance of spirit, and letting go the 3D dimension, and start instilling more and getting closer to achieving that fifth dimension. That fifth dimension is spirit, and it's in your heart. It's in your heart. It's right there. It is graspable. You can grasp it right there. You know why? Because you think it right here. Fifth dimension, right here. Spirit. How would you like to bounce from being a human being to a spirit spiritual being, and then being a spiritual being to a human being. Well, you can if you allow people to be themselves, if you allow your ego not to take over you, if you allow your ego not to control your thoughts, your words, your actions, you can do it. I know you can. So many people have done it. And I'm asking you today, people, get on your knees and start praying. You don't even need to get on your knees. I take that back. Be in thought and pray and ask Spirit, hey, Spirit, I know what's going on around me. I see it every day. It's hurtful, it's harmful. It's making me depressed. It's making me have anxiety. I can't cope. I can't deal with another atrocity that keeps happening, and I'm seeing nothing's getting done about it. I need help. I need your help, Spirit. Please help me to ascend to the fifth dimension. I know I got a lot of work to do, but I'm up for it. I'm tired. I can't. My soul is weary. You know? Help me, Spirit. And just when you take that step forward, instantly will your life change. Spirit will provide everything you need, and it will be effortless on your part. You won't even know it's happening, but you will feel the change. So today, I encourage everybody to take that spiritual leap, take that journey to ascension. Remind yourself that you are working in the 3D and based off ego, and promise yourself that you will try to get better and not operate like this anymore. Yes, it's a very, very, very beautiful world out there on the other side. It can be, but you won't experience it if you continue to live in the 3D. You have to elevate yourself. So I thank you guys once again for joining me, for listening, for liking, subscribing. And I would also like if you could share. But I'm saying, I'm going to leave you with this message right here. Today is the day that you decide to be good to yourself. Today is the day that you decide to move forward with your life. Today is the day when you gain a personal relationship other than the relationship you have with spirit now, that you do it today. Spirit is asking, not demanding, but asking that you make that change. I'm going to say you guys have a great day today. Keep yourselves positive. Give yourself positive affirmation every day. And one thing is, Spirit does not like when we talk down on ourselves. Because what you think about yourself is what you become for yourself. Keep that in mind, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you all. And I want you all to have a great rest of your day. Stay blessed now.